That was Popsicle, Taffy and Donuts, a composition by Dr Scott Cowan, and very, very glad to say welcome to Northern Ireland, Scott.
Thank you, Linley. It's great to be here.
Well, it's fascinating the impact that you make whenever somebody who's an international musician of your pedigree comes here. You get involved in tuition, you get involved in developing young talent, you get involved in working with some of the best musicians in the town and maybe moving them up a step. How have you enjoyed the transition so far?
It's been wonderful in every way, working with the students and doing some research and doing some playing over here in Belfast and interacting with a great, vital jazz scene here in Belfast. It's been wonderful.
I take it there's quite a lot of that back in Michigan, where you're from. I mean, there are opportunities to play obviously fourfold or tenfold back at home.
There are opportunities in the big cities. The university that I teach at, Western Michigan University, is in Kalamazoo, and Kalamazoo does boast of having its own jazz club on the weekends, but maybe not at the level that you can find over here in Belfast 7 nights a week. That's very unique.
Well, it's also very unique that you bring original music that's so complicated, put them down in front of a Belfast rhythm section, and the guys perform to that level. First of all, you had Steve Davis on drums, Carl Harvey on bass, Scott Flanagan on piano. I mean, how do these guys measure up with what's happening back home?
Great players. You know, it's amazing wherever you go in the world today that jazz, even though it's indigenously American, it's everywhere, and there are top-notch players anywhere in the world now these days.
How would you describe the jazz that you play?
Wow, that no one's quite pinpointed me on that before. I would say a variety. I'm very much into all of the many different styles and genres under the bigger umbrella of jazz, and so maybe you could peg me as someone who's a jazz eclectic stylist that enjoys contemporary, traditional, hard swinging, straight eighths, traditional colors or contemporary colors. That's about as much of a peg as I think I can probably be done at.
Well, for the people who are listening at home and have just had the most incredible experience, hopefully emotionally, connecting with the music that you've just made, what have you got to say to them about the transferring of what's in your soul to their earlobes or ears? I mean, what kind of thing are you trying to get across to them so that they feel the magic that you're creating technically?
I would hope that when it's all said and done and the session is closed and the book is closed and the mouthpiece has been put back in the case, that my music was able to resonate with them, maybe make them feel good, maybe make them to be able to forget about some of the difficulties that are going on in their own life, and to be able to just relax and maybe let that experience sort of wash over them, and just to enjoy this wonderful music that we call jazz.
Amen, brother. Dr. Scott Cowan, fabulous trumpet player, entertainer, guru, educator, and provider of passion to allow so many other younger players, hopefully from the province, to stay and grow in jazz. Scott, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Linley.
Well done, sir. Fantastic.
Beautiful. Wow.